Hello everyone, my name is Jade Sola Adewodun. Professionally, I'm known as Lady Jade, and you're welcome to the Spirit of Psycho TV, and of course, it's the Psycho Mentorship Series. Today, we're going to ask interesting questions that our mentor, Psycho, is going to answer to us and just enlighten us on things we need to know as masters of ceremony. And trust me, he's in the studio with us, and you really want to get your notepads and your pens to jot out every single thing because it's going to help you on the long run. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's still the Spirit of Psycho TV and, of course, the Psycho Mentorship Series. And permit me to welcome the international top notch. He's my mentor, he's my boss. Ladies and gentlemen, Spirit of Psycho.
Yee! So excited to be with you in the studio. Yes, even though it's my house, you're telling to studio, but it's okay. I
We are
forgive you.
calling things
We
as
are calling things.
calling
Yes,
forth
so,
as though they were.
yes. If you want us to get to the studio, let's know. Let's know. So excited to be here. I'm very, very excited to have another time out where we have conversations about how to be an effective compare, comedian, creative, and that's what I'm passionate about. Mentorship changed my life. For people that follow me very well, you know that mentorship changed how I saw life. Mentorship changed how made me imagine and felt the thing that I imagined. Right? I had dreams, but when I met mentors in my life that held my hands, that showed me the way, I am where I am today, and that's why I'm giving back to see how I can be a blessing to. And I'll tell you, remarkable feedback that have been happening. No part of the world that I go to
Yeah.
that I do not meet people. I was in New Jersey a few months ago, and just when I was coming out from my hotel, I saw a woman and she asked me, "What's your name?" And I said, "My name is Sako." And no, she said, "Who are you?" I said, "My name is Sako. I'm the MC for today's event." I said, "Sako." I said, "I just subscribed to your YouTube channel today in New Jersey, in the US."
Wow.
And as I speak right now, I'm having goosebumps over my body. I'm excited, and I asked, and she said she just subscribed that she watched the video. In fact, she had to show me. I don't know if you saw the video.
Yeah.
I posted it, and I was excited. I'm happy because in 2019, when the idea came, I started shooting from this place. In fact, this was the first place, this wall. If you can show that, I use this wall as a background to shoot the first video about mentorship, about teaching how to anchor weddings. And I tell you the feedback that I get every day. But today is not going to be an exception. I want to answer some pressing questions. I might not do full justice to it, but from the place of experience,
Yeah.
I will share. So let's start. Let's start. Let's
All right.
get
So
into it.
speaking about New Jersey, I mean, this year you've been to Halifax, you've been to UK, you've just been global trotting and comparing. So, how are you able to do? And even in Nigeria, in these past few days I've been in Nigeria, you've been collecting some, you
It's
understand? So how are you able to navigate being a global compare because you're no longer a Nigerian compare, you are now international. So how did it start and how has the process been and how have you been able to maintain relevance as a global compare?
so for me, I know that one of the things that will make you exceptional is when you have the word consistency. You say you have a dream. People want to see how consistent you want to be. One of the feedback that I keep getting from people, I was at Korea a few days ago for Dada Dijumo's birthday, and the hotel that I lodged, it was a Christian home, heritage Christian home. And as I came in, and that's why I went with my PA, Abraham White. I was very tired because I traveled that morning. And I had the person that attended to us in the morning started sharing with Abraham White how back in fellowship in 2005, 2006, in University of Illinois, I was hosting events. I was doing it for free. And he began to share with I was serving as in the choir. I was part of the praise team. I was part of the praise choir. So I was doing these things from way back, and they knew that is what I was doing. And it's fact that 20 years after, I'm still doing the same thing. Okay, so it's a part of consistency, part of mentorship, because when I see my mentors do the things that they do, I say to myself, something drops in my mind that if these people doing it, you can do it. And I share with you guys. I share with all my, we have a tribe called the Trailblazers where I share deep things. I may not share everything on air right now because it's an inner circle where it's not a cult, but it's a tribe that we believe in possibilities. So what has made me relevant is the fact that I still submit myself to mentorship. I still submit myself to learning. I submit myself to serving. Because service will open doors for you. There are places you will not get to literally until you serve. You were with me yesterday at the event.
Yeah.
You met Satoni Elumelu.
Yeah.
If you didn't come to the event or you didn't decide to serve with me, you will not.
Definitely.
On Monday, we were at Sabuchi's
Buchi's.
birthday.
Yes.
You saw the kind of people that you saw.
Yeah.
If you were not there with me, you will not enjoy those privileges. Tomorrow, you get to see them. I said, I was with Sako at an event. So service is important. I've served people, I still serve people. I'm ready to go extra mile to serve people. I've traveled, traveled all the way to Akure to be a blessing. I didn't go there because of money. They didn't give me any money. And I'm saying it because we got to the level where money is not what you need. They'll get to a time in your life, it's not money, it's the relationship, the access it will give you. Will be more than the money. Okay, so balancing family is not easy. It takes a while, but I decided to take. I took 4 months out of Nigeria to stay, with family, and thank God, I began to also think of how I can be a blessing in my environment. We had Halifax Must Love, the comedy show, never done before, an African stand-up comedy show where we had over 500 people, almost 500 people, and they said it was good. I'm already fixed the date for next year, May 18th, where I want to, continue and spread it to other cities around. So it's a place of consistency, it's a place of keep building on yourself. I think that's all.
Okay, so I mean, you spoke on service and being able to be consistent. Now, speaking about service, how do we then draw the line? Because we go into the profession or go into compare because you want to be able to put all your values out there.
Yes.
But how do you balance the line between earning? Because there are times where you serve and serve and serve.
Yes, I know.
And you need to show up looking good.
Yes.
So how do you then now? When you say, okay, please, if I'm going to serve, I need this so and so amount of money, because I know of someone that this person has always been volunteering, but when they got to the point where they said, oh, I need a fee,
yes,
people where they will freely say, okay, come and volunteer, said that they cannot afford it, and it became like a point where this person couldn't earn.
I know the amazing thing about it is the fact that this person is serving and they're not paying. But if another person comes or they go to an event that they like someone, they'll be willing to pay for that person. It's not that they don't want to pay, it's that they just feel that the person, they see finish comes in. So one of the qualities, I studied accounts, one of the qualities of money says money should be relatively scarce. Because if it's not relatively scarce, you might not see the value of money. When you don't see money and when you see the money, you understand, and thank God, you will take care of it if you have sense. One of the things I've done through service. I've served in church where for years I was doing the event for free, but the day I asked for fee, it was an issue. So I'm going to address people in church. I'm going to start from church.
Yeah.
If you're serving in church and it looks as if you are doing things for free, I'm sure you know about the 10,000 hour rule, where it takes for you to become a professional in anything you're doing. You should have done it for over 10,000. It's called Malcolm Gladwell. Yes. Those times when you are doing those events for free, you are building your capacity. But something will tell you, because you need to change clothes, you need to dress well. People pay for appearance. People pay you for appearance first before they even hear what you want to say. Even though gone are days is appearance. I remember going May 27th, 2008 or 2010. I walked into a place called Ikeja Cantonment or Ikeja College, Police College. Yes, I wanted to take a picture, get a picture that I snapped with the then former governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Raji Fashola. I took a picture with him. So the photographer said it was going to be there at Children's Day, May 27th. And just while I was walking into that field, a man saw me and said, Mr. Kunde, I found out his name later. I said, are you the one from Mr. Bengadi Nkabi? I said, no, but I'm a master of ceremonies. I said, okay, I need you to start this event now. Bengadi Nkabi was supposed to be here, but it's not here. He said he sent somebody. But since you are here as the MC, how much will you collect? You won't believe. On the spot, 30,000. He just said, I'm going to pay. He said, I'm going to pay 30,000. And then I hosted the event. And they even showed it on TV. I came home with Milo, I came home with Bob, I was still staying with my mom, souvenirs, and I got home and I said, preparation. I even gave testimony in church that day. It was a Wednesday service in my church in Daystar. I said, I just walk. Preparation is important. You need to dress well. I said to my guys, dress well. It's important. It's important that you dress well. That place where you're doing things for free, you might need to be relatively scarce. After you've done like two events, be scarce. Even if you're available, you need to be scarce. Except There are strategic people you need them to see your performance. Because what happened about comedian is that you crack jokes, and they possibly, if you're not a spontaneous type where you can play around the event, you might need to repeat jokes, and they don't say, we don't hear this joke before. So it can, but except there are strategic people in that place that you need to meet, you might need to ask for a fee. Because it's so painful that they'll be paying other artists and they will not pay the in-house guy. And I think I need to address pastors and ministers in your church. Encourage your guys. If there's anything, I'm grateful to God for Reverend Samademi. Reverend Samademi encouraged me. Reverend Samademi was the first person that gave me $2,000 pulling into Ghana. Yes, January 16th, 2016. You know, he encouraged me. He's always asked. You know, that's every time I was going to perform, you tell the church to give me, at least they'll give me 400,000. It was encouraging to see that the pastor is encouraging your craft. Because when you see how much they pay other artists, I say, is he not a member of the church? If this person goes out, they value the person. Why don't you value the person? But I've grown beyond the church, because you're not the light of the church, you are the light of the world. So I'm speaking to you now. I know you could be, if you're watching this and I say, what's happening? I'm discouraged. You are not sent to the church. You are sent outside the church. The church outside the church needs to see what you stand for. Last year, I was July 3rd, I was in Ottawa, we say it's Orawa, in Canada, and I hosted an event for a man called Basketmouth. It wasn't Basketmouth that invited me, but he was on a tour, and I hosted the event. The kind of jokes that Basketmouth does is different from mine, and I hosted the event for over 2 hours. The feedback to your dates is still outstanding. You can be a comedian and not insult anybody, so you need to make yourself relatively scarce where they say, are you available? Not available. You're not available because you have a cause to attend to, and stick your ground. Guess what? The next person they're going to call, they might need to pay that person. So when they call you the next time, they sit. And keep working on yourself, because the amazing thing is that people that do not pay you, they see your status. When they see the kind of events that you do, and I'm not saying it's a process. It's not going to happen. All the things I'm sharing with you is not going to happen immediately, overnight. But in the place of preparation, read books. We're talking about books you need to buy. If you've not gotten a copy of this book,
you need to get this book, please.
Why have you not gotten it? It's business secrets most entertainers won't tell you. I tell you the truth, I opened up a lot in this book. You've read the book now?
Definitely I have. Trust me, it's a mind-opening book, and secrets from this book is currently helping me in my career as an event host.
So it's not a secret course. It's a book. It's a book that will empower you and make you an exceptional. You can actually send an email, send a message. We'll put my email or a number where you can call and get this book. Okay, get this book. It's a journey. Excellence is a journey. So don't ever, but every time you get to a particular place, celebrate your wins. If somebody's saying we should address the issue of finance. I've been saving even when I start saving as a young guy before I started making the money. So I make 100,000, I save like 50,000, even though sometimes I'll go and eat it, touch it. But if you do not start saving right now, when the big money comes, you mess it up. Especially if you don't have the mindset of more than 1 million. If you have more than 5 million, you will eat it to 1 million before you don't know you and say, I need to save. I'm a crazy saver. The thing that you see here today, properties or whatever it is, came from savings. But we'll just stop here and come back, right? So so I don't look at it.
We'll go on a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go.
It's still the Spirit of Saco TV, and of course the Saco Mentorship Series. We'll be back.
Thanks.